Hey guys, Zok here, and today I'm going to be playing Warhammer 40k Space Marines 2, and we're actually going to be looking at the best heraldry in the game. So the heraldry is kind of the stuff that you look at that gives you all the customization options in terms of the kind of colors you want to use, any kind of decals you want to also have on your character if you want to, support or be basically roleplay as, one of these factions here. So we're just going to look at each of these kind of things and what I kind of recommend you guys to get as you play the game, because the only way to actually get any of these things here, any of these kind of colors or decals, is actually getting more of the currency. And the way you get that currency is just by basically playing the game, doing operations, doing the PvP, stuff like that. Over time, you'll get more of this kind of currency right here, and you could use that currency to not only upgrade your character to make him more stronger in whatever you're playing, but to also of course get these really cool customization options, so you can make your character, your build, your class a lot cooler looking, or just basically have your character look like a part of one of these factions. But yeah, we're gonna look at each kind of faction today. We're gonna look at some of the ones I would recommend you guys try to get and stuff like that. So yeah, let's just get straight into it, guys. One thing I should mention here before we go forward is that when you guys start the game, you'll actually kind of start with just a regular kind of blue ultramarine. There are different shades of blue, like this is like kind of a really deeper blue, kind of a little bit more purpley and stuff like that. So everyone's gonna start with a basic kind of blue, just like my sniper. I only haven't used the assault and sniper class yet, so that's why they look like that. But that's what kind of everyone starts with. So you definitely want to kind of experiment, not rock the same armor everyone else is. But if we take a look here and we go to the chapters, there's a bunch of really cool presets that they actually give. So what I recommend is, unless you guys are like going for one specific, like you really like the Dark Angels, let's just say, and you want to get the whole Dark Angels, heraldry set, you just click on that, hold A, and then you basically could see what kind of thing they offer for each set. So if we're just looking at the Dark Angels specifically here, we can see that you can buy a decal for the left pauldron, which is the Dark Angels decal, and then you get the whole green pack. So all the colors that the Dark Angels was wearing, you would get this. So I think this is 30. I think it goes up to 40. So this would be 40. So if you have 70 altogether, then you could basically get a Dark Angels kind of set, because you already got the decal with it here. But yeah, this kind of green pack will give you the whole colors of the Dark Angels. And then of course you got another kind of decal thing here. But that's kind of what most of these kind of do for you. So one of the main ones I would definitely recommend you guys trying to get is of course like a white and black. And obviously the main reasons for getting white and black, which is you can basically mix and match it with anything. You can make it as a tertiary color, so not like a main color on your guys customization. Obviously with the black you can do the same thing too. So I'm actually going to show you guys what's the best kind of colors to pick here. So yeah, guys, the way to get the white color is you come to the Adeptus Astartes one. It's the one all the way on the left here. And then you want to hit the white scars here. And this is going to be the main one to get all the white colors. So you can see right here, you just got to buy this kind of decal first. It's like 30 credits or whatever. And then you have the white scar color pack, which is another 40 credits they have to purchase. So you can get the white customization on your armor. But that's how you get the white. To actually get the best looking black colors in the game, you'd think it'd be, to get this gray one. Maybe it's the part of the Black Templars, or maybe it's this the Iron Hands down here, but it's actually going to be, I think it might be this one. Yeah, so this is actually the best black color in the game. So you're going to want to make your way to the Heretic Astartes kind of chapter here. And then once you're in this kind of little area, you're going to look at the Black Legion. And the Black Legion is actually going to have the best kind of black, obviously, for, obvious reasons. Black is in the name of their legion. So they're going to actually have the best black main colors. And we can actually show you what that looks like. So on my heavy, I actually have the kind of black colors from that color set, or from that Astartes chapter. So we could just take a look at it right now. It looks really, really clean. Just to prove you guys that I am using that black, the Abaddon black or whatever from the Black Legion. There it is. So that's the main color of my kind of heavy right now. And actually I'm using the Abaddon black to create him, to make him kind of look like a Black Templar. I basically found that this black is the best looking black in the game. So I highly recommend you guys get the White Scars white and the Abaddon black, definitely. So you guys could use that to customize any guys, any part of your guys' armor that you want to make look really, really cool with that white and black kind of contrast. You could also see, if you guys just want to look at every kind of color instead of looking at every chapter, what you could do is you can come to your heraldry editor for any of your classes, and then you just pick on a color, and then you can see the available colors that you might already have, and you actually start with a few of them. The Administrative Gray, I think, is actually one I got as well. This is the white scar, what it looks like. So yeah, it's the best white in the game easily. This is what the black looks like. This is actually the Night Lord's blue, so you don't actually start with this, but this is a really nice blue. I think it looks a lot better than this kind of blue, this kind of standard blue that they give you. But the Knight's Lord blue is really, really nice as well. The Corn red is really, really nice. But if you guys just want to look at basic colors, you can just come to here. You could look at every kind of color, see what you like, and then go from there, and then see what kind of, character you want to kind of customize and make. So say if you really like this this green right here, but you also want to be part of the salamanders, and I believe the salamanders, so yeah, right here they use this green right here. So they use mainly the Warpstone Glow green, but say you wanted to use this more darker green, so you just have to go through the Dark Angels, get their decal, get their main Caliban green color, and then you just come here and buy the Salamanders decal, but you use this darker shade of green just because maybe you like that darker shade of green or whatever floats your boat. But yeah, this is kind of how the heraldry works in this game, or at least the customization of all the colors in this game. Of course, each armor set you can customize, and on top of that, each kind of armor set or armor piece, you can customize the look of it in the color. So if you guys wanted to come here, say I wanted to make this pauldron, this left pauldron right here, look a different color, I would just add here. I would go to that pauldron that we just looked at. So now I've selected that pauldron, it's right up here. You can change the pattern on it. If you guys have a different pattern, you can change the emblem, of course. But let's just say we want to change the color. I can come right here and I make it this deeper red, and that's what it would kind of look like. So yeah, you can customize each piece of armor with different kind of colors that you guys end up buying from the heraldry kind of shop, or I guess the Astartes chapters. Another easy one that I recommend if you guys like the Space Wolves is the Space Wolves is actually really easy to kind of create yourself, because I believe you already start with the yellow as kind of one of your main colors. So all you got to really do to look like a Space Wolf is just buy the decal, buy the Fang color pack, and this kind of Rune Fang Steel color pack, which I think this actually looks better as the kind of main color. I could actually show you guys what that looks like for my Space Wolf tactical class here. So you guys can see I'm only using the yellow on my pauldron. And that's kind of what the Space Wolves look like. They have like the kind of red on one of their pauldron, and the other one they have the yellow. And then of course, the main color here is that kind of silver or that kind of gray. So yeah, this is kind of what my Space Wolf tactical class looks like, and it's very easy to make the Space Wolves. As I said before, you just need that the decal basically for it, and you really just need this color pack that they also offer with the Space Wolves heraldry thing. So there's a lot of really cool heraldry stuff. There's also these DLC ones that I think are already out, but I think you have to buy them. You have to get the season pass to have access to some of these other really cool factions and colors. Like, I hope this video kind of explains some of the heraldry and some of the color customization for you guys' classes in the game a little bit better. There's a bunch of stuff right here. You can see there's a bunch for the first founding ones, kind of the main ones from Warhammer 40k. Of course, they got the Ultramarines too, if you guys want to go, go more into that kind of area or kind of faction. But yeah, they basically got all this stuff right here. I guess now we'll just go through each of them, just to kind of name all of them off. At least the 3 ones that you guys will have when you guys buy the game. So first off, we got the Dark Angels. They got that kind of green. The Blood Angels, they got the red, obviously. We got the White Scars, which we mentioned before, with the really cool white colors. They are really cool as well. We got the Raven Guard. They're kind of a little bit more black and grayish of a color. I like them as well. Got the Ultramarines, obviously. We got the Salamanders, which are really cool as well. They got that green. We got the Space Wolves, which is one of my personal favorites so far. I just like their logo and I like their colors. We got the Black Templars, which is actually a part of the second founding, which I think actually happens after the Horus Heresies. The Black Templars are really cool. You guys saw my heavy. I'm kind of making my heavy look like a Black Templar, so I think that's really cool as well. Then we got the Iron Hands, kind of a more black and grayish and silver, kind of colors for their faction. And then we got the Imperial Fist, which is kind of like an orange and red, kind of Iron Man looking kind of faction, which I think is pretty, in terms of the colors, I don't know if I like them as much as other ones, but I like the name of the Imperial Fist. But after the Adeptus Astartes, which is the one we're looking at now, we'll look at the Heretic Astartes. So these are the kind of heretic legions that you could find in Warhammer. So first we got the Alpha Legion. It's kind of a little bit of cyan blue, and some silver, some bronze in there as well. I think their logo is really cool. Next up, we got the Black Legion. We already mentioned that before. They get that really nice black color, which I highly recommend you guys try to get, as it really fits in with most kind of armor ideas or customization pieces. And then next we got the Iron Warriors. Same kind of thing as the other Iron kind of factions. They're a little bit more, you know, silver and grayish. This one looks like it has some bronze in there as well, so they're pretty cool. And then next we got the Death Guard, and this is actually one of my personal favorites. I think I might actually make maybe my Vanguard or maybe my Assault class or something like that look like the Death Guard. I think they look really sick with this kind of deep, you know, pestilence almost, green and white and stuff like that, and it just really looks cool with this kind of image right here. So I might try to, you know, make my guy look like that in the future. Next up, we got the World Eaters. This is also one of my favorite ones in the game so far. It's kind of mostly of a red and kind of gold one. So really nice colors right there. And they kind of have a really cool logo as well and really cool backstory. And then last but not least, here on the Heretic Astartes kind of heraldry area, we got the Night Lords. The Night Lords is a really cool faction as well with the lore. They kind of got this deep, you know, blue, purpley color, some red in there as well, some gold. A bunch of really cool colors for that one. You guys saw my Vanguard, how he kind of looks like a Night Lord. But then this is the last part of the Astartes heraldry. I guess it's just called Unknown Founding. So, you know, not every kind of chapter can like trace its lineage to the Primarchs, I guess they're talking about. So I guess any kind of extra Astartes heraldry or, you know, faction that they found or that's in Warhammer as lore, they have it on here. So first up, we got the Blood Ravens. The Blood Ravens are really cool. They got that, you know, black, red, white, all those really nice colors. Next up, we got the Exorcist. Really cool name. They kind of have more of an orangey red color. I like their logo as well, so pretty cool one as well. Next up, we got the Minotaurs. Same kind of color as the Exorcist, but a little bit more bronze. Next up, we got the Omega Marines. This is actually one of my personal favorite looking kind of factions that I've seen in the game. I've seen actually a few people using their colors, so it's really cool. You know, they kind of have half their colors white, half of them black. As you can see, it gives you that halved coloring pattern right there. So they're really cool looking faction as well. Next up, we got the Carcharodons. I think that's how you say that. I'm not too sure, but I guess they kind of have like a shark as their main decal. Then they got some really light blues and light, you know, grays and silvers. So that's actually pretty cool. It seems I have a Death Watch armor part. Now I'm not sure what that exactly is. Oh, I think it's just a helmet piece that has that little I guess emblem right there. But yeah, nothing too special for that. Next up, we got these Storm Giants. They're kind of mainly a white and kind of bronze, I guess, colored faction. They're pretty cool. I guess they also offer this Death Watch part. It's actually a pretty cool part right there. Little kind of insignia on the leg right there. It's pretty cool. And then next up, we got the Red Scorpions. Really cool name, I think. They also have a really cool pauldron decal. I actually have went through this a little bit because I like their decal. I think they get a this is a really cool armor part. I think it has some chains on there. I'm not really too sure. It's got like some type of insignia, but it costs 90, so you can see it's pretty cool. I got the decal from it. I also really like their decal, and I also really like this kind of gray color pack that they give you as well. So yeah, I'd highly recommend you guys try to go down this line of the Red Scorpions heraldry. But last but not least, we have the Taurons. They're kind of a white and black. You can see right there, kind of color spec, but they offer these kind of, I guess, you know, more tan colors. I guess it's more of a white when you guys kind of use it on your character. Of course, they have like a kind of Taurus or I guess a kind of bull decal right there as well. So they look really cool as well. But yeah, guys, I think that's pretty much it for all the factions or kind of, you know, heraldry that you can get in Warhammer 40k Space Marines 2. So I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you guys did, definitely like and subscribe for more content like this. And yeah, plenty of more Warhammer 40k Space Marines 2 content on the way. So definitely stay tuned. Stay on the lookout for the horizon for future videos from my channel. And yeah, guys, thank you guys so much for watching again. And Zhok out.